Cooper Weidenthaler, Davenport Athletics, joined by head coach for the women's volleyball team, Brian Netzler. Coach, 4 more matches under your belt, 3 of which were against in-region opponents. Tell us a little bit about the week that was and how it went for you.
Yeah, kind of similar to our first weekend, right? So we come out and we get a sweep in our first match of the weekend against a GLIAC opponent in a non-conference. But it always feels good to get an opponent, a sweep under our belts, especially against someone that we're familiar with, who we'll see again on Saturday. Then we played Illinois Springfield, a team that was receiving votes in the top 25 first week. Really big physical team, great test for us. Didn't get the results we wanted, but saw a lot of positives from our group. Hayley Kreiger really kind of came out of her shell and really kind of lit a fire under our offense this weekend. Emmy Webb was lighting it up left and right on the offensive side of things for us. Sammy White was doing a great job of just distributing the offense, and Grace Hayes was too. You know, we run a 6-2, so they're splitting time in there together. And so for our freshman in her second week of duty, I was really proud of the efforts she made. So then on Saturday we played St. Leo on Friday night, a team that was receiving votes at the top 25. Really big physical team from Tampa, Florida. Didn't really get the results we wanted, but we learned from it going into Saturday morning and then Saturday night where we played Indy, who's a team that's receiving votes this week. So a lot of national implications and teams, not only Midwest region, but national implications as well. So I feel we're really tested coming into this week. We got Michigan Tech tomorrow night, a team that is, kind of hovering in that top 25 range. Probably one of the top 3 teams in our conference right now. So I feel like we're tested. I feel like we're ready for it. And then we'll have a rematch with Northern on Saturday.
Yeah, so tomorrow you come back home, finally get to play where you practice, and you play those Huskies. They were ranked number 21 last week according to the AVCA, and that's a big home opener, GLIAC opener. Talk a little bit more about the Huskies.
Solid team. Yeah, Matt, the head coach there, does a great job with that program. They've got a lot of size to them. They kind of force you into try to make some errors, and they'll just wait for you to do that. And so a lot of the things that we try to instill in our group, I think they're a little bit older than us at the moment, but I'm really excited for the challenge. I think the scouting that my assistant and my staff does and myself, I think we're really prepared. And I think we're going to get after it today and kind of go through our scouting report, and the team is really engaged in video, so we'll see what happens.
Then Saturday again, the Wildcats, Northern Michigan, Michael Lozier, their head coach. You see them again this time. It's for that conference, that conference schedule. Again, I'm sure it helps seeing somebody once, but it's tough to beat somebody twice, let alone once in the same season.
It'll be tough. They've got some really physical athletes. They had the same record as us last weekend. They went 1-3. They actually beat Gannon University in their last match of the weekend, which is a big win. It's a team that was in the Elite Eight 2 years ago. This is not an easy task by any means, but we're excited to be back here at the Student Center. We're excited to play in front of our home fans, not have to travel. They both have to make the trek down from the UP, and so we're going to come out with energy. We're going to come out with fight and see where it goes.
We're now joined by sophomore outside hitter Hayley Kreiger. And Hayley, you're a sophomore now. Just tell me a little bit about what you've learned since your freshman season. I know it's only 8 matches into 2019, but what's that sophomore or that freshman season been able to do for your experience and development?
Absolutely. So going from my freshman to sophomore season, it's a big jump, honestly, because coming in as a freshman, you're just a high schooler. You're getting used to everything, and now you're a sophomore, so you know how things go around. And now it's like leading the freshmen, showing them like the ways around the court and how it goes, and then especially stepping up. Last year we had quite a few seniors and we lost a lot of them, and so now it's coming in and filling those leadership roles that we lost last year. And some big shoes to fill, but I feel like all of us are stepping up and stepping in and taking those roles. And yeah.
So for those of the people that are watching that don't know, you're a multi-sport athlete. You also are on the softball team. Tell us a little bit about what that's like and just what it's like trying to balance those 2 sports.
Time management. That's like first thing I say when people ask, how do you do it? Time management. I always get ahead on my assignments, so that way like when we're traveling on the road for volleyball, I don't have to worry about it on the road, and so like that's a big thing. And then when I do get my assignments done ahead of time and I get out of practice for volleyball, sometimes I get the chance to run over to the softball field, say hi to everyone. But mostly it's just time management and making sure that I'm making the best of my time, and especially with homework, school's a big priority, so making sure I get the schoolwork done and I'm not procrastinating. And yeah, it's absolutely been a blast my past freshman year, and I'm very thankful to get the opportunity to do that here.